let's talk about leadership for a minute. The first thing I want you to understand is that leadership is not a privilege, it's an obligation. So let's talk about the obligations of leaders and your obligations. And first and foremost, since you're a college student, your obligation is to get an education. And it's said a lot in our culture that everyone has a right to an education. No. An education is not something you have a right to, it is something you have to fight for. And it is hard work. The Founding Fathers really felt like this wonderful experiment in self-government was not going to work unless American citizens educated themselves. Go back and read what the Founding Fathers said about education. Read the letters they wrote to their children. John Adams to his son, Thomas Jefferson to his daughter Patsy, about what they expected of them. And in that culture and in that day, in a very small country, you had some of the smartest people who've ever lived because they really dedicated themselves to learning. Now, the other very popular myth in our culture is that the principal purpose of an education is to get a job and make money. Do not diminish your education and the opportunities you have before you by thinking that the purpose of which you are currently engaged is to get a job so that you can make money. Education has never been about that. Education is and has always been about, since the time of Aristotle, making people better citizens.